Chapter 21. "Wow!" screams the beast as it lunges from above at Jeremy's covered head. Claws rip into his hood, and it is torn down to his shoulders. After struggling with the beast for a moment, Jeremy is able to free himself from its grasp. Tumbling from Jeremy toward the ground, the beast flips itself and contorts until it lands sturdily on its feet. Arching its back high, it stares up into Jeremy, with only its glowing eyes visible, and releases a spine-chilling hiss. "I'm so sorry." Aaron apologizes for the actions of the small beast as it runs off deeper into the darkness. After reaching over and flipping up the light switch, she grabs gently at Jeremy's hood to make sure that there is no more damage done than was already present. After finding nothing too bad, she notices Jeremy is shaking all over. "Again, I'm so sorry." Aaron apologizes while wrapping her arms around him, trying not to laugh. "That is Scamper," she notes, releasing Jeremy and pointing to the white and gray cat, taking slow steps back into the room. Its eyes are locked on Jeremy, and it refuses to come within a few feet of him. "We found him outside of the apartment, and he is so cute," she continues on with a small smile as she leads Jeremy out of the doorway and deeper into the apartment. As Jeremy walks around, he remembers the setup of Erin and her mother's apartment, but he doesn't remember everything being so black. Black couch, black table, black television, black rug on top of black carpet, and Jeremy's really surprised that they had not picked up a black cat just to match the apartment decor. "I guess it's a good thing I was already planning on doing a little sewing when we got here," Erin says as she rushes off to the small kitchen area on the far left side of the apartment from the entranceway. Jeremy has always thought of his own house as being quite small. However, stepping foot within Erin's tiny apartment again, he remembers just how small of a place he could live in. Here, there are 2 small bedrooms, a single bathroom between them, a living area, and a kitchen separated from the living area by only a difference in flooring. Jeremy watches Erin as she shuffles through drawer after drawer, searching. The sound of the junk drawer's contents rattling around piques the interest of Scamper, who rushes his way into the kitchen to Erin's feet. Gently rubbing his body against her bare legs, Scamper releases loud cooing to get Erin's attention. As Erin closes the drawer, she turns around with the sewing kit made of a pink plastic case and clear cover. She reaches down and with her free hand scoops up the attention-starved feline. "Aw, there you go, baby." She cuddles the cat up to her face, and she begins walking over to the couch. "Sit down," she says to Jeremy as she points to the couch with the plastic sewing kit. Jeremy follows direction and takes his seat on the large black faux leather couch. Erin follows suit and also takes up her spot on the couch alongside him, with Scamper finding himself a nice cozy seat in her lap. This changes when Scamper looks up, and with a hiss and heavy swat toward Jeremy, he takes his leave and rushes to the other side of the apartment and through the cracked doorway of Erin's bedroom. "Wow," Erin lets out with shock. "You're really not having luck with these animals today, are you?" She cannot help but let out a little giggle. "Okay," she goes on. "Take off your hoodie so I can fix it," she requests with a quick double clap of her hands. Chop chop. Jeremy obliges her and begins to remove his hooded sweatshirt. Erin watches him intently as he does. She notices that his body has grown slightly more massive, though still quite lean. She is still used to the skinny little boy she had grown up with, and cannot help but let out a small joking whistle and quick laugh. With embarrassment, Jeremy finishes removing his sweatshirt and tosses it into Erin's face. Their eyes making contact, neither one can help but start laughing together. Jeremy feels great laughing. With the recent events, it doesn't happen for him too much anymore. The laughter piques the interest of Scamper, who pokes his head out of the bedroom, hisses, and returns his head to the bedroom once more. The laughter dies down. Both Jeremy and Aaron are left in silence and begin to move slowly closer to one another. Their eyes shut as their lips pout out, ready for the embrace of the others. Their hearts pound as if it were their first time, as contact is but a second away. Just as they feel the warmth of the other, their eyes bolt open and they back away. A heavy pounding echoes on the floor below them. "Damn it," Aaron lets out. "Always with the pounding," she huffs. "What's going on down there?" Jeremy asks her. "Hell if I know," she answers back, "but this happens all the time." She grumps out as she leans forward and spreads Jeremy's sweatshirt across the top of the black metal coffee table with a glass top. Cracking open the sewing kit, she starts fishing out the supplies to get to work. After setting everything up to begin fixing up the tears in Jeremy's sweatshirt, she turns to him and hands him the remote control for the television. "We just got an upgrade," she informs him. "If you push the middle button, you can sift through a list of available content. It's pretty cool." She continues on, pointing to the large blue button in the middle of the black remote control. Jeremy's aware of how this function works. He has had it for quite some time, a fact that he's not dumb enough to point out at this moment. As Aaron sews up the tears quite well, Jeremy makes his way through the list of hundreds of movies and television episodes, running through multiple genres until he comes to one containing a near unlimited number of horror films to choose from. "Do you think that's a good idea?" Aaron asks as she continues to work on her sewing, nearly complete already. "You know, with everything going on right now," she continues on, "it should be okay." Jeremy answers her back. "It's the best I can think of at the moment." "What about a good comedy?" Aaron asks, holding up the sweater to examine it. "All done." "No comedies," Jeremy answers back as Aaron hands him his sweatshirt and he puts it back on. "They are boring, and the whole point is to keep me awake." "Yeah, I know," Aaron argues a little, "but I don't handle them well." "Exactly." Jeremy hits the button marked Select on the remote as the cursor hovers over his selected title. "With you jumping the whole time, it would definitely keep me from falling asleep." Jeremy smiles at her as he moves in closer. Sitting together in the middle of the couch, Jeremy slowly places his arm around her shoulders. Aaron moves in closer, tucking her head snugly up under his chin. Being so comfortable there with him, she no longer cares what type of movies they watch. As the opening cinematic rolls, she lets out a deep sigh to ready herself. "Oh, okay." Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying the story and how it's going, please subscribe so you can get every chapter as it comes through. Discuss in the comments, plot threads, and where you think the story's going. Share with anybody you think might find it interesting. Until then, I'll see you next video.